Amcaz arıyor.
I think this has been fun already. Just coming here, it was a big challenge for me. Why it was a big challenge for me? Because I had to pick the Israeli guide on the way. That's what happened when they came a few months later. They couldn't find me at home, and that's how I became a wanted person. The army will have my picture, and whenever they come to the town, they will try to find me and another few friends. Like in total, we were 7 people at that time from the town. I remained almost wanted 2.5 years. And during those years, once I was spotted by a group of soldiers, so they recognized my face, they followed me to catch me, but they couldn't, so they shot me to kill, but luckily they missed by inches and hit me in the butt. But it was a bad injury because I stayed almost 1 year in rehabilitation and in a wheelchair till I was able to walk again. By the time I started to walk again, it was almost the end of the Intifada because the peace process started. I wasn't happy with the peace process and didn't support the Oslo agreement. But I didn't know what to do. I'm still a kid anyway, searching for the future. Out of business, no fun, no stone throwing. So I stopped being cautious. That's how the army managed to catch me. Took me to prison, but I didn't spend a lot of time in prison because probably the peace process, or most probably they wanted to smear my name. So that's why they released me earlier in order to say to the people that this guy and his friend became informant and they gave us information. I didn't care much about what they were trying to do as long as I was outside. And when I became free, I decided to now it's the time to pay attention to my future, to my education. I managed to go to Bethlehem University, did my BA degree in social work and psychology, but I didn't like being a social worker, so it wasn't something I was really happy with, so I wasn't sure after graduation what I wanted to do, and I was still searching. And at that time, we were allowed as Palestinians to become tour guides. Prior to 1995, we were unable to become tour guides.
Settlement is called Efrat, which is the biggest settler in this region. This region called Gush Etzion. If you heard about Gush Etzion, Gush Etzion were the settler established 19 years ago. Settlement established. The first one was established 19 years ago, and then twice were wiped out by the local Arabs, and the third time, 3 times were wiped out by local Arabs and the Jordanian army. And about right after the Six-Day War, it was re-established for the fourth time, and it was considered one of the most returning point, one of the most, let's say, historical settlements with historical emotions that are all over Judea and Samaria. So I lived here for 19 years. Before that, I got married. Before that, I learned the degree in engineering. For living, I'm working in an Intel company, you probably heard of. And
the Palestinian side. And why should I like to make that comparison? Because especially if you are coming from the United States or the West, usually Israeli, the settlement council, whenever they try to appeal to convince the international community they want to enlarge the settlements, they use the excuse of natural.
They killed like a pig. Like he was tied up in Guatemala.
Here, for my grandfather planted, and you can make juice and chocolate from this tree. Yeah.
So interesting.
The occupied West Bank. We are in what is called Area C. After the Oslo agreements, and Area C is making more than 60% of the West Bank and is totally under Israeli control. And this farm we bought in 1916, more than 100 years ago. My grandfather bought this land, and at that time the Ottomans ruled Palestine. So he did two unusual things. The first thing he did, he registered the land. So we got papers from the Ottomans, from the British, from the Jordanians, and from the Israelis. And the other unusual thing the family did, they moved from Bethlehem and they used to live in a cave on the farm. So my father and uncle grew up in a cave, connected with the land, because my grandfather wanted his children to continue the vision, to be connected with the ground from the beginning. So after my grandparents died, my father and uncle took over, continued farming the land, living in caves until they passed away.
What's over there?
Donkey, are you recording?
Everybody talks about 1948, yes, there are wars all the time. 1948, 1956, 1967, 1973, 1982, First Intifada 1987, Gulf War 1990, Second Intifada 2000, Second War on Lebanon 2006, another 3 attacks on Gaza since then, but we are living in a continuous.
Free food.
Free food. Free food. Free.
Noor.
Mahnurim.
Taking a video? Yeah. Where do you upload it? On YouTube. I never saw it. I'll send you the link.
Me too, Mahnur, me too. I hear you.
So can I be in all of your vlogs? I think you're in a lot of vlogs.
You have a vlog?
Yeah? He's a vlogger.
Noor. Noor, you're a vlogger. Do I say something on your big vlog?
Yeah, what do you want to
You
say?
see this guy? Mashugayim.
Mashugayim. I don't know.
Mastul.
Asulim.
Yeah, Mastulim. Shababim.
Shababim.
I don't know what are you guys saying?
Yeah, I'm like free Palestine. Welcome to Kenya. Free food.
We just speaking Arabic with an Israeli accent with adding im trying to speak Hebrew in Arabic way. So,
Say more words.
so Majnoon means crazy. Majnoonim. Mashugayim. So his name is John Junayim. Samim.
Hakimim.
Krizim.
Yeah, Nurim.
We are Nawim. Want to eat im. Fudim.
Yeah. Okhlim. In Jafarim.
But then I think this is our new group.
They've grown. The old city of Jaffa allows you to grow quicker here. The water.
There's something in the water, you know? Don't get hit by the bus. I'm really tired. I wouldn't trust myself to not get hit by the bus. I want to buy one of those clips.
Oh, the Jew clip?
Wait,
You can probably buy a I just call it a Jew clip.
Jew clip. That's because I'm Jewish.
But I'm pretty sure they're...
You calling saying Jew clip, me saying, what are they called? That's insane. Is there a name for those clips? Or like that?
The what?
What did you buy them for?
Those Jew clips that all the girls
clips,
wear.
like that Noah has in her head.
The clips?
Yes.
Like the big clips.
Are
Like
you
a
taking
special
a video of us?
Yeah.
So we are here in the land of cruelty and massacre, where people died for centuries for nothing. Look, this once was the Bay of Shlomo. Now it's nothing. There's nothing here.
There's nothing here.
It's all been destroyed.
Yes, there's nothing around us at all. What about this door? That's a nice door. Any history
So
about the
misconception.
door? No?
Misconception, miscalculation, miseducation, misinterpretation, misuniverse, and the rest of it.